listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
Come on! Come on! Is it over? All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody, with the 3.5-minute intro. Forgot. I hit the wrong button and I couldn't go back. Sorry. It happens. Welcome to the show. It is Tuesday, December 13th, 2022. How the hell are you? Don't worry about it. It's just a number. It's not Friday. Do you know Friday the 13th is a very good day for me? I like the number 13, the number 3. I like all those numbers that are supposed to be scary. 3's an angel number sometimes. Depends on who you talk to. Hey, Dorothy! She threw down 1 before, and now she's throwing down a 2 for Tuesday. Or any day. Is that the same one? I didn't read the other one. I was too busy saying hi and making sure I didn't miss anybody, trying to say hello to all you folks there in the chit-chat room. There it is. And Dorothy's throwing down dollars during the intro, being the first one tonight. That's right, you can help support Goof On the same way, if the mood should strike you. All the links are in the show description. You can do Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the things are in the description. Even on the homepage of Goof On. In the About section. Hallelujah. Hallelujah! 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 And everybody's just together. Thank you, Dorothy, for the $2 super duper. And we'll give you a different one. How about that? I like doing this. Huh? You threw what? She threw down. Hey, you threw down $2? All right. All right. Good job. Good job. Thank you. Back to work. I hate when you see me talking. It's supposed to be an illusion. It's a recorded message. Thank you very much, Dorothy, a continuing supporter of GoofOn, good friend of the show. So, yeah, I originally was going to focus on the headlines and screw that. Nah, I don't care. Changed the show at the last second. Corey Good, David Wilcock, Tom DeLonge's birthday. Yeah, Tom DeLonge turned what? 45 or something? How old is she now? How old is Tom DeLonge? Hey, Google, how old is Tom DeLonge? 47. Oh, by the way, he's turning 47 today, I was told. Hey, I know that person, Paula Faust, right here. Thank you for the $2 super dono, which, by the way, is pure love in this field. If anybody doesn't know, the dono is pure love. They are all love. It's just, when there's no message and no emoji, it's a dono, a donation with nothing on it, a dono. For the new people, they don't know. Paula Faust, continuing supporter of GoofOn, mucho gusto. And Generosa, we'll give you a little one. Yeah. Now, see, we're trying to cut him down. Making him shorter. Thank you, Paula Faust. Very nice. Very, very generoso. Continuing supporter. And thank you. UFOlogy. See these people? Same guy. It's the same game every time. Corey Good, David Wilcock, they're still here. They're still around. Tom DeLonge came in halfway through those guys' tour. Their tour of lies is what it really is. Let's just call it what it is. The tour of lies. The tour of duty. See what I did there? Duty. That's what it should be. Can you believe Gaia? The foundation of Gaia. Gaia was built on those lies. You know that, right? Don't you know how Gaia got built? They're the reason. More David Wilcock than Corey. No good. Hey, Luis Roldan Jr. throwing down a $2. I'm getting sick and tired of Corey Good be a fake guy. I'm getting sick. Probably you meant and tired. Corey Good be a fake guy. I'm not sure. Am I understanding this properly, Louise? I'm getting sick of the tired Corey Good be a fake guy. I'm sorry if I'm not catching that, but I think you're just sick of Corey Good being this guy, right? Is that what you mean? Yes or no? Okay, got it. I see it. Thank you, Louise Roldan. Got it. Yeah. Thank you, Lunar Sparkles. That was clever of me. Yeah. Luis Roldan Jr., a continuing supporter of the GoofOn as well. Yeah. Continuing. Huh? He gets one. Yeah, but I don't know. I was looking for one to play. We could do anything we want. We could, let's do this one. Well, that really isn't celebratory, is it? No. How about this one? Thank you. No, thank you. This guy, wait, they're contradicting you. This is so UFO and aliens. Very contradictory. Thank you, Luis Roldan Jr. Mucho gusto generoso, sir. And I heard the message come in, so let's see who that be. Oh. Oh, this is different. Oh, wait. I asked him, how so and the time just as someone like, oh boy. All right. I've got some good stuff coming in for tomorrow, too. Well, tomorrow, Andrew is going to come on the show for an hour to tell his story. He's here in the chat. He was. Andrew Scott Luther. He's going to come on tomorrow. First hour. We're going to just talk. He says he's got some information about shit, aliens, technology, and nobody wants to hear him. We're going to have him, and we're going to have him talk about it. We're going to give him that chance that nobody else wants to listen to. It may sound nutty, it may sound crazy, but what if it's true and we're blowing him off? I don't want to do that. Let's give him a chance. I mean, I did it again. I can't. When that first one comes out, I'm not even thinking about saying I mean. Anyway, he'll be on tomorrow, and we'll continue. I don't know what the frigonometry I was talking about. Now I'm lost. Messages, people coming on, and another super chat. Yay! David Wilcox with a Canadian $10. Close encounter of the absurd kind. Yeah, that's a shame, right? That Corey Good and David Wilcock have they have this reputation. Everybody knows who they are in the field, right? If you don't know them, you eventually know who they are after 2 days. You're doing your search and research, and you're going to see Corey Good there in every topic. They've done it all. The absurd kind. David Wilcox, a continuing supporter of Goof On, and a good friend of the show. Mucho gusto, generoso, Mr. Wilcox. And that this is David Wilcox, not David Wilcock. So everybody gets that wrong, right? People call David Wilcock David Wilcox. And they call you David Wilcock, and you're David Wilcox. Very frustrating. I can't imagine being you right now with all this news coming out. Look, I'm going to get you guys' palate a little wet here. I've even got, believe it or not, Corey Good talking. I guess he's got some lawsuit going on about sexual harassment in the workplace or something. I don't know. Luis Roldan Jr. with another $2. I'm getting sick of people calling Corey Good a fake. Oh, okay. Well, it'll never stop because he is. You know, what are you going to do? The guy's a fraud. It's been proven. Yeah. Well, if you're just getting sick of it now, you must have just gotten to ufology about a year ago, right? Come on, Louise. You're joking, right? Please tell me that you're joking. He's joking, right, Ma? Ma? You're not joking? She says you're not joking. I think you're joking. I think he's joking. Ma! A dozen balls for Rodan Jr., not Senior. Thank you, Luis Rodan Jr. What's up, Marvindale Likens Jr.? How you doing, huh? I know you're in there somewhere. Jackie Radford, Dorothy Hawkins, Bob's your uncle. Gary Henninge is here. I see a lot of people here. I did it again. How am I doing this? We'll do a little roll call. Moody Mongol is here. Jar Jar Banks is here. Carl Ann's here. Terry Marwood's here. Chris Rogers, welcome to the show. Zach Dykist, welcome to the show. Moonwick, welcome to the show. Rebecca Wiles, welcome to the show. John Hunsley, hey man, what's up? Welcome to the show. Just heard the news about nuclear fusion. Apparently, it's made Marjorie Taylor Greene come out as trans. Oh! 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 Who? I'm just kidding. Goofonian rock stars here. What do you say there, Chief? Welcome to the show. ASLs? Wasn't supposed to say that. Andrew Scott Luthar's here. Welcome to the show. Tej. What's up, TJ? What is that picture? 10 years ago? Metalhead, how you doing, huh? I don't know why I said that, TJ, but I thought you were somebody else. Sky Allen's here. Welcome to the show. Davins. What's up, Davins? Da Vinci. Got it. I bet you I'm the only one who got that. Da Vinci. Right? Or is that supposed to be Dave Incorporated? No. English Inky here. Yeah, I don't know. Den Bub's here. FGraph72. Welcome to the show. Is you. Billy Nice. Welcome to the show. Johnny Southside. Hey, Rich, and my favorite chat. Been working like a dog. Hope all y'all are doing well. Wishing a Merry Christmas. If I'm not back in the chat by then, I'm listening and watching. Just can't chat. Gotta work. All right, Johnny Southside checking in. Good, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, what do you say, South Point 1360? How you been, huh? You all right? Ms. DJ, so nice to see you. Good job. Welcome to the show. And that's it. All right, you guys all right? Can we go? Can we start? Diamond Dog's here. I said, gotcha. Welcome to the show. All right. See, no new people. When the chat room jumps after the text, Greg O'Brien says, don't go towards the light. Caroline. All's welcome. All's welcome. No, you said don't go into the light. Steven, not yet. Caroline, no. Don't go into the light. Mommy, Caroline, Steven. Remember that part? Remember Poltergeist? Remember that part? Thanks, Greg O'Brien with it's supposed to be green on my end, but it's blue. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Bringing back the light trap. We all know it is a trap. If you go into the light, that is a trap. That's why your family meets you there, to lure you away from the light. They're like, don't freaking go near that light. If you go in that light, Richie, you're not family anymore. Where's he going? He's going to go into the light. Yeah. He just went back into his body. Now you got to live. Now you got to live like a corpse. Huh? See what you did? Now they're going to try to make you live. You're going to be on a machine. You had a chance. We were going to take you away to a nice place. Do you want last chance? You want to come with us? All right, that's a good one. Come on, let's go. Beep. We lost them. What's the time? Exactly 3 a.m. Thanks, Greg. Mucho gusto, generoso. Nobody got what I was just saying, I bet. Not one person. It's okay. Nobody got it. It's okay. I'm doing this whole show in my head right now, just to let you know. And this is really strange what's going on with the way StreamYard is bringing up the shows. I can't bring up anything I want. I can't bring up the videos I want to watch. And now it just started playing all by itself. Yeah, so something's going on. I can't get to my other monitor. And let's see if it works now. Sometimes if you keep clicking it. Okay, so now we're back. All right, let's see if this is... You gotta be kidding me. Well, where are they? That's the one I want. All right, here we go. Joe K throwing down $2.79, 280 Canadian coin. Rich, you check out the new missing 411 UFO doc. The new? No. No. I did not know there was a new one. Are you sure it's new? I tell you what, if you can, I'll write it down, but maybe send me the link to that so I can watch it and talk about it here. I'd love that. We did that several months ago, maybe a year ago. I went over those cases, like the real popular ones. I love that stuff. People go missing in our forests, in our parks, and nobody knows where. Sometimes they come back, right? But they're like found naked, or like their shoes and clothes are found folded in a place they've checked 3 times already. Like, then they come back, see that their shoes are folded with the shoes are folded. Now you know I'm getting old. They folded their shoe. It's a new shoe. It's called fold a shoe. Anyway, you know what I mean. What is it called? Missing 411. All right. I don't like forgetting that stuff, and I don't do anything for the memory. Thank you very much, Joe K, a continuing supporter of GoofOn, and yeah, I'll check it out. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Hawk, I thought that Hawk Davison, man, how you been? Yeah, he is a cox. All right. How you been, man? Thank you for the $5 Canadian coin. It's been a minute. Yeah, man. Thanks for the $5. Mucho gusto, generoso. Yeah. Love you too, man. Yeah. I don't think you were here yesterday or the other day when, we were talking about why I don't say I love you that much. But no, for this it's fine. I'm just saying, how some people don't even like to hear it once a week. Nothing wrong with saying I love you twice a day. And if there's anything fun that happened, like your team wins the game. Oh, babe, I love you. That kind of, that's okay. Thank you, Hawk David. Sorry. I even said it right the first time. Hawk Davison. Thank you very much. Mucho gusto, generoso, sir. South Point 1360. Mucho gusto, generoso. That's a $2 super dono. Ma! She's on it. Thank you, South Point 1360, a continuing supporter of GoofOn and a long-time watcher. Wait, I don't know what I was referring to. All right. Thank you very much. Mucho gusto, generoso, everybody. Unbelievable. Thank you. Very nice. Hawk Davison, a $20. Holy, is that California? Oh, Canadian. Just love you. God bless you and yours. Be safe. Man, thank you very much. Yeah, that is super nice. Thank you. Mucho gusto, generoso to you and your family. And happy holidays, bro. Happy holidays. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Happy holidays. I can't believe it's almost Christmas. How many days we have? 12. Oh my God, it's the 12 days of Christmas. We've got 12 days. You know what we'll do? We'll start tomorrow, the 11 days of Christmas, because we always talk about 11/11. Not always, but we'll do that. We'll start tomorrow, the 11 days of Christmas. Thank you, Hawk Davison, throwing down some generosity tonight. Thank you very much with that super chat. Appreciate it. And something went into my eye, and I can't touch my face with my pointer finger because I touched weed, and if the weed touches my eye or my face skin, I will break out in a rash. That will go away if I wash it off. But Steve Karn, $2, 2 pound, 2 quid, 2 pound. Anybody seen Richie? Huh? Tell him I'm looking for him, all right? I'm going to keep coming back till somebody remembers seeing me. Huh? You know what I mean. Stephen Karn, I hear you loud and clear. It's a-comin'. It's coming. You'll see. Sooner or later. And de mucho gusto generoso, Stephen Karn. Holiday season is here, and so is the cheer. Thank you for your generosity at this time of year. See, that was unbelievable. Another one! Jesse Morrison, what's going on? Folding... I already forgot I said folding my shoes. Folding shoes is like sitting on the loo backward. Isn't that the reverse cowgirl? That's the reverse cowgirl. Yeah, folding shoes is like sitting on the loo backward. Ay, caramba. Uy, uy. Thank you for that. Jesse Morrison throwing down the funny two. Mucho gusto, generazo. To you. From you. All right. You guys are unbelievable. Unbelievable. And your mother's got 19 you know what. This is so stupid. I can't believe what's going on. Still dealing with my pop-up, so that's why I couldn't get rid of that screen. My messages popped up and I didn't want you to see them, and I have to get rid of the 20 pop-ups that are in the queue. There's always 20 in rotation, 20. And if I get rid of them, then they start popping up again. And it only shows 3, but when you click on them, they're in a queue and they pop up. And you can't work in that corner of the screen until they're all gone, which is why I had to do what I just did. So now that I got rid of them, let me show you this. Hey, see that? Right here. See this? We got a problem, NASA. We've got a problem.
In 2017, you had a relationship. Right?
Oh, this has to do... I'm just interested. Okay, this is what GoofOn does. We talk about the people in the field, whether it be this, something that they're in court about, driving while intoxicated, saying stupid... see, I touched myself. I know that's... Yep. Damn it. I didn't realize it. That's what I do here. We do that at GoofOn. We like to keep you in the loop about everything and everyone. Whether it's good, bad, or has nothing to do with UFOs, they have to do with UFOs. And they have credibility issues anyway. You know, they already have them because they've been proven liars. And usually when people are this way and their whole life is based on lies, usually their real life is based on lies. Corey Good and David Wilcock are not happy unless there is drama in their life. You know some of those people, misery loves company. Da, la, la. Hey, lady! Misery loves company. Those were those two guys. I don't know if they're still butt buddies, but...
Right, with someone other than your wife?
Yes.
Okay. And your wife found out about it at one point?
I told her about it right after it happened.
Oh, you man.
It was a person that worked with me that we knew very well, and things became intimate between me and...
I love the Michael Jackson throwback. Yeah, a little Andrew Dice Clay mixed in. He's got the Andrew Dice Clay cutoff glove. Michael Jackson. Oh my God, this is great. And he's got his tie loosened. I'm a business guy, but I'm casual about it. You know, I'm like one of those guys. Get shut off.
And the woman, and then I went directly and told my wife. We ended up going to marriage counseling and all of the stuff that a normal human does when they have a normal human experience.
Normal human?
And so
But that doesn't make you a serial abuser of women that you need a class action
It's a
lawsuit
sign.
against.
Okay. Well,
I mean, do I need to have a thick skin?
but you understand that when someone works for you and you're in a position of power,
Yep.
that is seen as abuse of that power, right? You understand that?
Seen by who?
The law.
The law?
Yes.
So if someone have a consensual relationship that work together,
And were you the boss?
yeah,
Or was she the boss?
I was the boss.
Then that makes you in a position of power, does it not?
Yes.
Okay. And isn't any kind of relationship when you're in a position of power not a good relationship?
No, it didn't.
See, people like this have been getting away with lying for so long that even though for the last 15, 20 years, soon after those guys got really popular, everybody knew they were bullshitters anyway, right? But usually if that's the case, the life is messed up and all that. It's sad that this has made it onto the internet, but not sad because it shows character flaws. We all got them, but it kind of proves what kind of person he is. No regard. I get it. Marriages fall apart. People they go off. The marriage is really ended. They're staying together for the kids, whatever. But if you're not open with your spouse or your whoever it is you're living with, and telling them, look, I started seeing other people. I hope you understand, since I know we're legally married still, but I've already moved on. This guy was going through marriage counseling, right? Trying to save the marriage. Oh, he felt guilty right after. I told my wife the next day, so it should have been okay, right? She should have forgiven me. Well, we don't forgive you for her and for all the lies you've given UFOlogy over the years. This is the character that is Corey Good.
It was just a physical relationship that.
And South Point 1360 would buy yourself a partridge in a pear tree. Wouldn't that be great if I did buy a partridge? Are they $20? I'll go get a No, I can't. Thank you though. I tell you what, I'll buy something of equal value. That's what I'll do. That was very nice of you, South Point 1360. Mucho gusto generoso again. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Was over very quickly. I don't understand what you're.
Okay. So you don't understand at this point why it wouldn't be okay to have a relationship with someone who's on your payroll, right?
Everyone was dating everyone in this community.
Okay.
That makes it okay if he does it too. See, I don't like that. But that's the rules. I don't think there's a law that says you can't, have fun. It's, more of a, man, he's breaking a lot of, what do you call that? When morale laws. Yeah. See, that's the problem with liars. I would say he's sort of a sociopath, but I don't know. I don't think David Wilcock is a sociopath. They're both just liars. If anybody's a sociopath, I think it's Corey Good more than David Wilcock. David Wilcock has faked crying, or maybe he did really cry. I don't know. Everybody cries in this field. At least once, right? You got to cry at least once in this field. Did I cry? Maybe when my dog died, I went off screen and for a second. Yeah, remember that day? Whew. Man, I'm surprised I went live. I don't know why I did that. Had to talk. Anyway, Here we go with some more scandals with no good Corey.
The way this...
So as long as everybody else is doing it, it's okay to do.
That's what I just said.
I mean...
I should be a lawyer.
That's the Corey Good standard?
No, I'm saying that was the standard
that's
of
what
the
you just
community.
said to me.
No, I didn't.
Objection.
Exactly what he just said. Everybody else was doing it. Everybody's doing it. It's okay. Everybody was sleeping with everybody. So if all your friends jumped off the bridge, then I guess it's okay for you to jump off the bridge? Yeah. Yeah. At least they cared about me enough to make believe they liked me.
Why it wouldn't be okay to have a relationship with someone who's on your payroll, right?
Everyone was dating everyone in this community.
That's something a third grader would say. Everybody was doing it. Everybody else jumped off the swing. Why are you yelling at me? 'Cause they're all dead. You could have died. But I didn't die. I flew. You flew? Yes. Everybody else jumped. They didn't fly. I flew. You flew. Yeah, watch. And the guy flew around. You couldn't believe it. It was amazing. And from this day forward, he has been known as Mothman. That's a true story, by the way. It's a true story. That's how the Mothman got started. Speaking of Mothman, Jimmy Church had Gary Nolan on. And I'm just going to play it. I don't even want to set it up.
I think...
Unbelievable, the lies that just came out of this guy's mouth. Unbelievable. Who is he to say that? You know? Listen to that again. I mean, there's no way.
I think...
No way. You see, when people say stuff like that, they don't know what they're talking about. They didn't do any research. Unbelievable. He's just throwing down, any old 2-3 words. Come on, is anybody paying attention?
There is information transfer of some kind, which is why I've been studying the brain stuff. I mean, I did a remote...
Oh, God, that's right. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Alien. So these downloads, I guess that's what Gary P. Nolan, and the P isn't for professor, is studying. People that get these downloads, their brains have some sort of activity now. I have never seen this evidence. I've only heard him talk about it. But here it is again. Nobody's ever seen that. No, there's no proof of that. This bothers me to no end. Downloads. All right, first of all, I'm going to say it here. And I'm sorry if you don't believe. But I don't believe in the download shit. I don't believe anybody's getting downloaded with information. I think all of it is bullshit. Every single thing. I do. I really, really do. And I know some people here will be on tomorrow talking about their download or upload. I'm not going to make fun of it. I just don't think it's real. That's it. And I'm allowed to think that. Why? Why am I allowed to think that? Who am I to say that you're not having that experience? Well, I'm someone who's saying nobody's having that experience. Because you didn't have it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Because it's all dreams. And people turn their dreams into reality because whatever. In my mind, there were some times like during the day when I was a kid, when this happened, when I would dream about aliens and UFOs on the regular, I'd be thinking about it in the middle of class. Like, man, I can't believe that dream was so real. And Richard, where is Tegucigalpa? It's in India. How did you know that? Always listen and teach. Always listening.
Remote viewing with Ed May, who's really an unsung hero in many ways in the area of remote viewing. He took over.
I know a few people here, I'm not going to name names, who get mad at me when I say remote viewing is all guessing, doesn't really work. Ah, but the FBI, CIA, they said it's real. They said. Look, I did it here on the show and was pretty freaking accurate. I've done it a few times, and I don't think I have any abilities at all, but I do, right? I do. For whatever reason, I have these abilities to guess correctly. And I'm in denial. Maybe I have the gift and I don't really realize it, but I don't hear voices. And in my mind, I'm just doing best guess. And I think that comes down to being very observant and understanding patterns and people. And, you know, I just don't. Intuition. We all have intuition, right? Some people want to turn intuition into a psychic ability. Maybe. Look, I've seen weird things. I've never had a communication with aliens in my head, in person, that I know of. And until then, why does that guy get the upload or download of information? Why don't you give it to the guy with the voice? Give it to the guy who can reach people. Give it to the Cousins brothers. I don't care who you give it to. Give it to somebody that can do something with it. And they, these obscure people you never hear about, and you're like, let's talk about Christopher Bledsoe. He's one of those whack jobs out there saying all sorts of shit, and you can't prove it, but he's got a good little gig going on. He's convinced a few people he's the real deal, so he's got thousands of people following him without any real evidence to prove that he's actually having an experience with the lady in white, or the white lady, whatever. You know what I mean? And it's just enough that you could believe it, but not enough that you could prove it. Oh, but he's such a nice guy. A nice guy like that? Are you kidding? What do I always say about that? Yeah. So is Jeffrey Dahmer. Speaking of Dahmer, next best thing right here, Gary P. Nolan. Doesn't he reminds me of Jeffrey Dahmer for some reason? Maybe because somebody told me that. Who was that told me that? And I'm like, yeah, he does.
After Hal, but he has written some beautiful books filled with scientific studies on the matter. I did one with him, and it shocked me. It shocked me to the point of belief. Is that the right word? Or it's like, wow, either he showed me something and he flashed something at me that caused me to know what it was that he was going to show me 10 minutes from now or whatever. But the flashes that I got in my mind were so unique and different that I'm like, okay, there is an information transfer system here that needs to be understood. And
I want to make sure I heard this correctly. He had the download of information? He did. Let's see this here. Come on.
He was going to show me 10 minutes from now or whatever. But the flashes that I got in my mind were so unique and different that I'm like,
so you know what they're trying to do now? Check this out. Check this out. My issue, and I said this all along, was why are we getting these astrophysicists and science? I understand we need science in ufology. But my thing was like, where are the guys in the science field that are having experiences, those people I would trust a lot more, I said, right? Well, now they must have been listening, right? Because you keep saying it over and over. I can't trust somebody that hasn't had an experience. So now they're drumming up these fake experiences to make it seem like they're one of us. Look at this guy, Gary Nolan. He's one of us. I trust him now. No way. No way. Travis Taylor having the dream about the Jesus-like figure and his brain coming off of his scalp. No, not buying it. They're trying to squeak in to be one of us so they can carry us along in the palm of their hand and say, it's okay, Richie, I understand you. Now get in my machine and let me check out your brain. That's why I know these guys are full of shit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Gary Nolan, now he's having these flashes and downloads. Yeah, I want to hear the rest of this.
Like, okay, there is an information transfer system here that needs to be understood.
Where's that proof? You can't just say something like that. All right, let's see if there's proof.
And that all swung around the Caude Pataman work that I've been doing with Hal and Kit and them. So again, it's like, I think there's something here, but where and how? And I rather than just writing about it or redoing the studies, I want to understand the physics of it. I want to understand where in the brain it might happen and how information from over there gets over here.
Over where? From the alien side? I have an answer for you, Gary P. Nolan. The P isn't for professor. Stop making shit up.
Because, you know, whether it's a wormhole or entanglement or some other process we've yet to understand, human consciousness can appreciate things that it. Whenever I use.
You know, there was a time with Gary P. Nolan where, I thought he was an okay guy when he was brand new into the field. But what happens is they start getting a little more familiar with the community and the people, and they start making connections with people they know, or so on and so forth. Because we've learned in this field, it's not what you know, it's who you know, and that'll get you to where you want to go more than what you know, unless you're Anjali. See, people want to believe Anjali because she looks like somebody you could trust. But when you see right through the bullshit, when you can see right through that mask, she is downright dirty. She's shady, she's shifty, she's a liar. And yeah, it's my opinion. So yeah, it was Tom DeLonge's birthday today. Some people were celebrating it. Let's take a look at this celebration. I don't know what the hell this is. Somebody just posted it. And it's UFO Judas. It says pure Forrest Gump vibes coming from this dude. Yeah, that's true.
So when you tune into like you know, a burrito, it's it's you're literally thinking and tuning into and getting rid of all the other staticky waves around it and getting a hi-fi signal to something you're imagining from the past or whatever you think. You're just imagining it, and then if you knew, you could actually materialize the burrito in your hand. But we don't know how to do that. But then a kid does it. It's you're literally.
What was the deal with this hat? What is he doing? W.C. Fields? Well, hey. What is he doing? God, he's so bizarre. Tom DeLonge. That guy got the raw end of the deal. But you know what? He's so aloof to reality. He reminds me of somebody that tries everything and has literally no ego at all. I don't think Tom DeLonge is all about ego at all. Really, I don't. I think Tom DeLonge believes everything he was told from people who lied to him that were in the military, in the government. All those people he got hooked up with. Jim Semivan and you know the rest of them. I don't want to go through all their stupid names. What Put Off, Mean Joe Green, Troy Aikman. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Monday Night Football. Just got a little sidetracked. Man alive. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. And I just don't know what to do. Really, I don't. I tell you what. Let's do this real quick. Because it was requested. Right? It was. So we have to do the request. I'm trying to find it. You see, here it is again. Here we go again. Okay, it just popped up. All right. You want to know where? I don't want to know. I don't like this. I hate this part. Is he going to say it?
Anybody seen Richie?
See, I knew it.
Huh?
Every time.
I'm going to keep coming back till somebody remembers seeing Richie.
Don't look right. Damn it. Okay, he's gone. I didn't think that was going to happen. I didn't think he was going to be right there. How did I know? How did I know? I didn't know. All right. Is Gigi here? You know what that means, don't you? Do you know what that means? Is Gigi here? Alien Girl's here. What do you say, Star Child? All right. Top of the hour almost. Where are you? Come on, everybody! What are they? Kick it!
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Where are they?
What do they mean?
What do they mean?
What are
Oh, wrong part.
Why are they? What do they mean?
What are they, everybody?
Are they harbingers of world change?
Yeah.
Secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? Secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? Secrets in the fields. Secrets in the fields. What are they? Why are they?
Are you ready? Can we go? Can we continue? Okay. All right. A day in the life of Luis Elizondo. I knew you guys were cool. I knew you would get it. this is really, guys, this is touching, to be honest. This is Lou like you've never seen him before. And just watch. It's very emotional. A day in the life of Luis Elizondo. Can't carry my stuff. I have to fly places now. Sit by myself in a plane full of seats with a wing and a window to look out. As I land in this scary place, I think to myself, what a wonderful life. As I flex my back for the camera, because I stopped working out 7 years ago and I still have fat back.
Howdy, gents. How are you? Hate to break up the party, but...
I mean back fat.
Tom normally wouldn't do this, but if you got a couple minutes, I need to give you a quick update on a recent development.
Let's do it.
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? Oh, really?
No. Pizza's not made for vitamins and minerals. Like...
What a beautiful story. I almost feel guilty. Just, you know, like, it's like we're peering in on something very personal and very touching.
They should actually have a process.
Fruit on it, right?
No,
they put fruit on pizza.
They should have a process to extract vitamins and minerals from a pizza, rather than
not healthy.
Yeah,
no. Keep your pineapples on ice cream and things like that. Not on pizza. That's not American. That's just anti-American.
I believe it's communist.
Lou believes in the American dream. Lies, fairy tales, and dreaming of things that you'll never have. That's the American dream in Lou's eyes. Thanks, Lou, for letting us peer into your personal life there with your son, Tom DeLonge. You know Tom DeLonge is Lou's illegitimate son, right? Yeah. Now, just saying. So we've got an issue. There's a problem in ufology, and think tank is starting to get a little bit weird. To say this is a UFO, my God, can I just breathe like a normal person one show? Can I? This here embarrasses me. I hate it. You say, I got a Tic Tac. Yeah, you got a Tic Tac with a contrail on it. Got it. See, I can't get to that frickin' arrow over there because of these frickin' pop-ups are everywhere. Prick bastard. I gotta click them off. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 9 were in the queue. Let me get back to this. There's another picture. I mean, you can see, I said it again, you can see the contrail. This is an airplane. It's out of focus. You can obviously see another piece of the trail. Why they keep telling us these are Tic Tacs is because people will not do their research correctly. People don't know that airplanes at a distance, even if you focus in as best as you can with the camera that you have, it will show up like a square or a lozenge or a sucker. You, for believing that that would be a Tic Tac. Come on, people. Seriously, really, come on. You see the trail behind the stupid thing? I know I was muted. I had a cough. Anyway, that very frustrating. And people are like, oh, great. What a capture. I'm like, oh, you're so stupid. Well, you can't see the tail. Where's the tail? And then you gotta, like, I have time to want to talk about pixelation with the yo-yo that can't even tell me. No, I'm done. I can't do it. I know. I'm trying too hard. Slow down, Rich. Slow down. I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay? It's not that easy. It's not that easy to slow down. Did you know the Eisenhower administration tried to warn the U.S. of the rise of the deep state? Because they had time travel, Zeta alien looking glass technology since World War II, which could see the future. Eisenhower warns us of the military industrial complex in this video because of aliens. You got to hear it. I'm playing it here in a second. Give me a second. And this comes from Rob Univ, short for university, I'm assuming. You know, if I wasn't crazy, I would have thought something just grabbed my wrist. If I wasn't crazy. There's a gnat. Never see gnats. Something must have died. Something I just now felt like something went like this on me. Right like that, and then released. I felt it on the bottom, felt it on the top. It felt, my arm was just, it's hanging off like the ledge. From here, it's hanging off the ledge of the desk, right? So, next, let's just play the video. I'm losing it. It's time to make like a baby and head out. But I'm not. I'm not a baby because it's not a tumor. This is Eisenhower warning us of the deep state because of aliens. Capisce?
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. We now stand 10 years past the midpoint of a century that has witnessed 4 major wars among great nations. Until the latest of our world...
Probably, TJ.
The United States had no armaments industry. American makers of plowshares could, with time and as required, make swords as well. But we can no longer risk emergency improvisation of national defense. We have been compelled to create a permanent armaments industry of vast proportions.
Because of aliens.
And to do this, 3.5 million men and women are directly engaged in the
what?
Defense establishment. Now, this conjunction of an immense military establishment and a large arms industry is new in the American experience. The total influence, economic, political, even spiritual, is felt in every city, every state house, every office of the federal government. We recognize the imperative...
Every outhouse, dog house, whore house, hair house. Yeah. Does anybody really believe in this? Do you believe that there was a treaty we had or have with the aliens that was a 50-year contract, which has ended, by the way? The contract ended, a year or so ago. Where are the aliens? Do something. Do something. I'm putting the message out there digitally for the aliens because, they're watching us. Do something. See, now, some of you that are here right now, you have a feeling that you're being watched, monitored. I know some of you, right? We all do. We all have heard the stories, right? So if your people are listening and watching what you're doing while you're watching me, then they're getting the message too. And I'm telling those people that are watching you, watching me, that I want in. I want to know the secret. Joe Rogan a few years ago said, I'll stop talking about aliens and if they show me. You don't want me to talk about aliens anymore? Show me. And guess what happened? He stopped talking about it for a while, remember? Remember that? Joe Rogan had that show. Joe Rogan questions everything. And he tried. He tried going out with the Bigfoot, with the remote viewing, the UFO, all of us, psychics. His conclusion was, we're all a bunch of dumb people believing in something that isn't real because we don't have the personality to make friends, get married, or have a relationship with real people in the real world. So we get together as idiots and talk about aliens and UFOs and Bigfoot. That made me a little mad. I stopped watching Joe Rogan for about a year because of that. Yeah. It's like, what an asshole. Just because the people he interviewed on that show does not account for the entire community. But in Joe Rogan's eyes, he blanketed all of you because of the people he spoke with on that show for 10 minutes. And this is a problem that ufology has. People come in, they don't know what to expect, they see something that's a little off, a little strange, and automatically everybody else is the same way. I made the same mistake. I've done it before. You just gotta hopefully learn from your mistakes and you come back and you're still researching because you care. So I hope those people really come back and try to give it a chance, but neither here nor there. But to say that we had an agreement with the aliens and we built this military-industrial complex, or military, I don't know. We just built the deep state shit. You had to.
Need for this development. Yet we must not fail to comprehend its grave implications. Our toil, resources, and livelihood are all involved. So is the very structure of our society. In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist. We must never let the weight of this combination endanger our liberties or democratic processes. We should take nothing for granted. Only an alert and knowledgeable citizenry can compel the proper meshing of the huge industrial and military machinery of defense with our peaceful methods and goals, so that security and liberty may prosper together.
Amen. I was doing sign language, Italian style. That's how we do sign language. This guy's really talking a bunch of shit, That's not funny. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. Yeah. That Eisenhower, he really knew what he wasn't talking about. He knew what he wasn't saying. Tom DeLonge, okay. Listen to this. The UFO phenomenon, according to Tom DeLonge. Let's go through what he said. He says, these are all quotes. It's his birthday, so let's just talk about him a little bit to show that he's half this face back here. The UFO phenomenon is connected to a special property of our universe that is manifested in all life forms. I'm not so sure about that. The UFO phenomenon has a hive mind. These creatures potentially don't have souls. They're like clones. They feed off fear and negativity. No, they don't. What does that mean? What does that mean? They feed off fear and negativity. If that is true, and the aliens have a hive mind, they don't have souls, they are like clones, but they feed off fear and negativity? How stupid does that sound? The dumbest thing I ever heard. It doesn't make sense at all. At all. Next, the UFO phenomenon does not originate on other planets. Evidence doesn't really support that. The evidence supports that it's dimensional and that it's parallel timelines that exist with frequency. Oh my God. I had no idea he thought like this. There's no evidence that supports any of this. What evidence? It's all theory. There's no evidence of this. He says the UFO phenomenon is more complex than little green men and flying saucers. The occult is involved. It is? I want in. I want in. The UFO phenomenon is interested in the bad things, and it brings a lot of the bad things. The phenomenon is a bad thing, and it's responsible for the divisions of mankind. What is he talking about? Oh my God! What an idiot! The UFO phenomenon is an existential risk, meaning life is not guaranteed for humans. And an extinction event could be triggered by unfriendly aliens to deliberately wipe out Homo sapiens. Oh. I know, I'm okay. Next, the UFO phenomenon is about multiple gods that fight amongst themselves and by design factionalize mankind into different religions to step back and let us fight each other. Our government knows that. It knows that the others are instigating wars among mankind. Where does he get this information? Next. The UFO phenomenon has always been there, and I think calling them the others, makes a lot more sense. Because they're in our oceans, on our moon, might be underground in certain places. So you're talking about the other group of intelligences that are here on this planet with us. And lastly, Tom DeLonge says the UFO phenomenon, it and what people think are demons in the Bible and other religions share a very, very strong link. What you have is something that doesn't like man and either feels jealous of or has some kind of plan for what man is to be. How stupid do you have to be him? No. Seriously. Look, if you believe like Tom DeLonge believes, and I'll tell you why I say it's stupid. Because he's saying this is factual. It isn't. There are no facts to this. Because if there were facts dictating this is real, then that means disclosure has already happened. But, you and I aren't privy to it for some reason, but Tom DeLonge and others are. Where do they get this information, man? It's all made up. None of it's real. I want it to be real. Believe you and me. Nobody more than me wants it to be real. Well, maybe you, I don't know. But there's no way it's real. Anything he said. That's just weird to me. It's just weird to think this way. Especially this one. They feed off fear and negativity. And if they didn't like us, and they're that far advanced, why are we still here then? Another reason I don't buy into it. Since we're so easily we can be so easily disposed of, do it. If there's an occult out there, or a cult, or whatever the frigonometry you call it, I want in. I want in. And I know some of you who are here are being followed and spied on by these Illuminati-esque type people. They can hear my message going through you to them. So I'm letting them know I want in. And I want in now. And I want to be paid. I'm not coming in that group for nothing. You're going to pay me, bitch. Yeah. If I'm going to promote you and be the propaganda channel for something that is proven to me, I want what's coming. Because that's not what my passion was for. My passion is for getting the truth out. Oh, very sneaky. All right, I'm in. Yeah, you don't have to pay me. No, I'm in. Yeah, no, I got it. I'm in. Don't worry about it. Just let me know when, and I'll be at the meeting. I'll be at the meeting. All right, Paul Davies, part of the Galileo Project, says we want alien life, not alien, not necessarily in the sense of having come from space, but alien in the sense of belonging to a different tree altogether. That is what we are looking for. Life 2.0. Whoa. Wow. Nice. He says, my conclusion is a startling one. I think it very likely, in fact, inevitable that biological intelligence is only a transitory phenomenon, a fleeting phase in the evolution of intelligence in the universe. If we ever encounter extraterrestrial intelligence, I believe it is overwhelmingly likely to be post-biological in nature, a conclusion that has obvious and far-reaching ramifications for SETI. And he also says, an argument often given for why Earth couldn't host another form of life is that once the life we know became established, it would have eliminated any competition through natural selection. But if another form of life were confined to its own niche, there would would be a little direct competition with regular life. Duh. Everybody here go to the John Madden School of Explaining Things? I like these people. They're just like John Madden. You know, when the ball crosses the goal line, that's a touchdown. That's basically how they're saying it. And a touchdown is 6 points. You know, I know. Telling us the obvious. Telling us things we already know as if you're telling me for the first time doesn't make me feel right. I guess that means it's time, you know, to move on in life, maybe. I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of Henry Box Brown? Have you ever heard of that? Henry Box Brown? This guy wanted something so badly that he mailed himself in a box to Pennsylvania to get what he wanted. He was born a slave. He was born into slavery, and he wanted out. And he did anything he could to get out of this place where he was living and a slave. He put himself in a box and mailed himself to Pennsylvania, where slavery was abolished. This, I think, was 1861 or something around there, 65. Who here in ufology has that much passion for anything in this field? That you would actually do something so insane to get the evidence? Would you do that? Would you do something so bold? Back then, my God, if they found out he was in there and they would have just killed him. He would have never survived. But he became a businessman. I forget what it was, but a very successful businessman, and he was known as Box Brown back in the day. Yeah, it's an interesting story, but a true one. I heard it from Dave Chappelle. I think he was talking to Oprah. But to do something because you desperately want it, or you're not going to live the life you're living, you will do anything to change it, to me takes a lot of guts. And you know what? And the reason I tell that story, because we here at GoofOn took the hard road. We took the biggest risks of all. I went against the grain. I didn't just want to be a yes man and be I want to be everybody's friend, but I can't be friends with people who are lying, you know, and that had to be known. And when that started, I couldn't turn it off. It started with Jaime Maussan. And from there on, I started talking about all of the people that were telling me, oh, I'm going to write a book. When I get done showcasing this at this UFO con, whatever in Arizona they had at the time, I'm going to write a book. I'm like, so what? You know, you're in it for the wrong reasons. Jeff Woolwine is like, hey man, I'm going to write a book. I'm going to get my own TV show. You'll see, Richard. You'll still be flipping pizzas and I'll be on TV. I'm like, this guy's a joke. GoofOn took the hardest road. I went against the grain. I broke the rule and made it a rule. Because you know why? A lot of these things slip through and nobody knows about people. Why do you think I talk about Gary Nolan and all these people that are in mainstream media? It's very frustrating to watch people with less intelligence in the field than you getting that kind of airtime and talking as if they have evidence that says, oh, yeah, we can tell the difference when somebody's getting an upload, in their brain. We can see the difference. Bullshit. Bullshit. So you were with that person when they had an upload of alien information? Is that what you're telling me? No. Aliens are going to give you an upload while you're in the office of Dr. Gary Nolan. Oh, hold on, Gary. It's coming in right now. You may want to get me in the MRI machine or whatever it is you got there. It's not how it works. And if aliens are real and they're giving information to people through uploads or whatever the frig you want to call it, then they're doing it when you're home, sleeping, or not in a place where you're maybe driving or kill yourself. Right? And do it in front of other people. Hey, Bob, you going to come over? Hey, we're going. You mother, get this gnat. This POS. I got it. Yes, I did. Look. Yes, I did. Ew. It's smushing now all over. That's it. God dang it. You monkey's uncle. There we go. I gotta wash my hand now. What was I saying? It's all bullshit anyway. Look, there's a lot of people out there that are doing a lot of good in ufology. I don't want you to, you know what? I actually feel like sometimes when I'm doing my show that I feel like it's just a negative experience. It's all know this, know that, can't be this, can't be that. I'm trying not to be that guy. I really am. I'm trying to be more open. But I think if I don't tell you what I think, that I'm not doing a service. And what does my opinion matter? It's just another piece of the puzzle. It doesn't matter, all right? It doesn't matter. Do you think Corey Good's spirit guides are real? And at this point, what the heck does real mean? Alien girl. Huh? Alien girl put that in a post today. Isn't that the Corey Good? Yeah, that's Corey Good. Yeah, did I play this just now? I thought I played this clip. I want to play it again if I didn't. I want to hear what I was listening to one more time. If I did. I don't know if I played this one.
Didn't you claim that you were speaking with Anshar at some point in time?
Yeah, that's when I meditate, those are my guides.
Okay. And that's a future species living inside the Earth?
Yes.
And you communicate with them on a regular basis?
Yeah, and it's also a part of my IP and creative arts that we're making movies and video games out of.
So you're saying that no one else can communicate with them but you?
Well, yeah. Well, they're my spirit guides. They came from me.
And so you're saying Anshar is unique to you. No one else can communicate to them but through you.
Let's see, Anshar.
Just answer my question.
It's in my franchise Bible. It is my creation. I'm a content creator.
Understand?
Whether I have my life stories mixed with some drama, which I've always made public as well, and in this book.
Do you remember my question? Do you have my question in mind?
Yeah.
Okay, what is my question?
The Anshar are a creation.
That's not my question. My question is, can anyone else communicate to Anshar?
To something I created?
Other than through you.
That's something I created. That's something I trademarked? That's part of my trademark? No.
Okay, so someone else could connect to Anshar as well and have an experience with Anshar as well.
If they imagined it so, but...
He said 3 times, it's something I created. But before he said that, the lawyer asked him, you make contact? And he said, yeah. And then he said, with this that I created, Anshar. And now he's saying, you can imagine it too. So it's not, he's trying not to say it isn't real, even though he just did, but he's contradicting himself terribly.
If they decided to go out and do a television show about it or write a book about it, they might have a problem.
Listen.
Communicate to Anshar.
To something or a creative
question. Do you have my question in mind?
Yeah.
Okay, what is my question?
The Anshar are a creation.
That's not my question. My question is, can anyone else communicate to Anshar?
To something I created?
Other than through you.
That's something I created. That's something I trademarked? That's part of my trademark?
So he's trying to say, without saying it, they can't because I created this. It's not real. That's what he's saying.
No.
Okay.
So that's why he said no. There's no way. It's fake.
So someone else could connect to Anshar as well and have an experience with Anshar as well.
If they imagined it so.
If they imagined it so. He didn't say yes. If they imagined it so.
But if they decided to go out and do a television show about it or write a book about it, they might have a problem.
Right. But because he created that, there's no such thing as an Anshar. There's anchovies, right? There's achievements. No, that's not right.
Can't they have?
There's ancients.
All right. Their own. They couldn't write about their own experience.
Their own experience with something. I mean, okay, it would be the same as a Star Wars character.
No, but if someone else has an experience or had a meditative state, can't they communicate and talk about their experience?
Well, they can communicate and talk about whatever they want. This is America.
Sure.
But if they went out and said that Han Solo was giving them information in their dreams or in their meditations and they started writing books about it, guess who's going to come and sue them?
Yeah, we get that, but that's not what they're asking. Man, love that stuff, right? Watching the liar squirm in his chair under oath. Under oath. What a world we live in, right? God bless New America. God bless New America. That's right. That's right. I said it. New America. Tom DeLonge is 47 years old. That guy got the raw end of the deal. Didn't he? He tried. He tried to do the right thing. But he got played by the people in power. He got played. But that's what happens when you have to rely on people with power. They want your limelight. They don't want you to have the power. No. How about this? You know how I feel about half of the ufology world, maybe more than that. Maybe 80% of the ufology world are, I don't know. I don't even know. It's split. Let's just say that. We're split, whether it's left and right, right or wrong. I don't know. This is just funny when being woke goes horribly wrong.
Being woke goes wrong.
Latinos here in this country that do agree that the immigration problem is a problem. And
sorry,
it does need
not
to be
UFOs,
addressed,
but
it does need to be fixed.
Listen to what she
But
says.
Making those comments, those racist comments, do not help.
And if you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh!
How racist is
In the
that?
sense that, you know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying
No.
there's more jobs to be in LA. They always, but they don't.
Terrible.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Come on.
Oh, that's
no,
not.
I would never mean it like.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. She said it was just what do they call that? A talking point or something? That's all. What do they call that when you just keep gaslighting? Yeah, it's not gaslighting. when you say those catchphrases that they always use. You know what I mean. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. It's a racist thing to say. Well, it really isn't. It is now, but we were all growing up under the same narrative. Everybody said the same thing, no matter who you were, where you lived. We all said it. Who picks the fruit and vegetables? We all said it. So don't act all high and mighty on me. I didn't say it. I would never. Here's an interesting one. When does a person's personality begin? Where do you get your essence of who you are? You know what I mean? Do you get that before you start living in the environment? Because this person thinks your personality is already set up before you're born. Check this out.
Personality develops in the womb. Epigenetics, ancestral trauma. You come into this
Ancestral drama? See, this is what I don't need. You mean to tell me the drama of my family, my family's history, let's say they were mafia people, right? Always looking over their shoulders, getting hit, doing hits, and just doing shitty shit, right? Let's say my ancestral family came from that background. So is that why I don't trust? Is that why I'm so, hey, you got to prove it to me? Is that why I am the way I am? Because of ancestral history that my DNA has somehow remembered and stored? Give me a fucking break. Stupid. It's stupid. It's not true. You're a victim, if you want to call it that. Your parents made you who you were. Your environment, your family, where you spent those first few years of your life. God. And you don't even have to go, you don't even need a common knowledge tells that. But anyway.
vessel, and you're already filled up with all types of trauma. The reason why I've had such horrible abandonment issues my whole life, because I was given up for adoption. And when I did regression work, I actually went back into my mother's womb and I felt all of her emotions. And what I felt when I went back into my mother's womb was horrible. I mean, she was...
You gotta be freaking kidding me. Is that a thing? Seriously, I don't know. I would imagine that you do pick up some personality traits of your mother because you're inside your mom. That I agree with. I agree with that. That you're picking up the emotions of your mother. That's why there's that connection between a mother and her baby and her child. There's more of a connection that way than with father and child. I don't know. I'm just going by things I've read and from what people have told me in their lives. It's true to a degree, but it is interesting. I think she's right. I think that you start forming your personality when you're in the womb. But when you get out of the womb and how they treat you in the physical world, wow, that could either make or break you at that point, right? If you're born into a hostile environment immediately, I don't know, man. It's got to be tough to be a kid.
I was stressed and depressed and didn't want me. It's an awful feeling. So I felt that deeply in my body, but it actually healed something because I realized I'm not crazy. I have abandonment issues because of the things that I had to endure before I could consciously remember. Mothers out there, be careful call because your baby can feel everything that you feel, every personality.
Now, there's women here who've had kids. You know more than I will ever know the connection between your child and you. It's strange because my father sometimes will tell my mother, have you talked to Richie? And she's like, no, or whatever. And maybe you should call or text him. And she did, and she called. I said, I'm too sick to talk. Oh, your father told me to call you. He knew you weren't feeling good. See, we're always thinking of you. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. I'm dying. All right. My father has picked up on that, but my mother has done that countless times. There'll be times where I'm just like thinking of, like, I haven't talked to my mother in a few days, like 5 or 6 days, and just a strong urge of maybe I should call. And then she'll text me right there. And I'm like, you won't believe it. I was just thinking about you. And then she'll be like, yeah, right. And I'm like, no, I was. So it's the way it is. It's weird. Depending on what you believe in, I guess, right? It all depends on what you believe in. All right, I have several more things to talk about here. What is this? Oh, no, I know. I can't believe this today. I'm not even going to mention it. No, not. I was going to mention it, but I'm not. Somebody who was on a certain show talking about their experiences. I don't know. I just can't. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, no. Oh, okay, good. I'm going to play. This is very interesting. And then maybe I won't play that. Well, let me see something. Hold on. There was a real interesting find. Okay, wait a second. Hold on. What is going on? All right, I'm just going to play this because now something else got mixed up. Playing this video, somebody got a flat tire and made the discovery of a lifetime. I know. A flat tire leads to a discovery that can change the world.
Few hundred years older than the Otzi, which is dated back to is that it's not edible, so hold your toast. 7,000 years ago, pieces with a pattern of crossed lines were found in Bolombos Cave in South Africa. This shows that people were able to think in abstract ways and use symbols tens of thousands of years before they moved from Africa to Europe. Scientists know that people used fire and simple pieces of engraved ochre are the oldest works of art ever found. They show that people began to be creative in Africa at least 77,000 years ago.
Oh my
Pieces
God.
with a pattern of crossed lines were found in Bolombos.
77,000 years ago? Holy Toledo. That's amazing. Do you know how long ago that is?
Cave in South Africa. This shows that people were able to think in abstract ways and use symbols tens of thousands of years before they moved from Africa to Europe. Scientists know that people used fire and simple tools along. Number 16. Nutcrackers used by ancient chimpanzees.
Yep.
Dr. Julio Mercader is one of the few archaeologists in the world who studies the material culture of great apes, especially chimpanzees. In 2006, he found so-called hammers made of stone that were 4,300 years old in the tall rainforest of Africa's Ivory Coast. The team found stone hammers that were basically irregularly shaped rocks about the size of cantaloupes.
He's wearing
that
gloves.
had worn patterns on them, showing that they'd been used to crack the
that monkey's
Ivory
wearing
Coast.
gloves.
The team found stone hammers that were basically
Look at this. Those are gloves.
Irregularly shaped.
See? They sure do look like gloves, don't they? Can't get rid of that X.
Shaped rocks about the size.
Isn't that weird? Oh, it's so creepy. Did you hear there's a possible portrait of the Mona Lisa, a male Mona Lisa? Have you heard about that? It's true. Yeah. It's a real painting. And it looks like a male Mona Lisa. And the artist wanted to put it right next to the Mona Lisa because it's good. I don't know. But it's true. There is a painting that is the male Mona Lisa. Oh, come on. No way. All right. So, one last thing. I think it's a video. Let's see if I can give you something new you haven't seen. There must be something going on. I got it. There must be something that died that is creating these little bugs. I just cleaned the bathrooms on the weekend. I know it's not my turlet. All right, let's see. I mean, what else could it be? I don't have any food lying around. I never do that. I don't know. Maybe something died and something died under the house maybe and the flies are getting in. I'm not sure. It's disgusting though, Florida. Florida's pretty, ugh. I love it though. I love Florida. I really do. I enjoy it a lot. No, it's good. It's a good place. It's just the weather's kick ass. It really, really is. Let's see. Where is the video I want to play? It's one of mine. Yeah, it's one of my videos. Hold on. All right, here we go. I may have already played it though, and I don't think I want to do that again. Yeah, see? Oh, wow. Wait. Who's that? I don't remember that girl. It's a video. It's not that. It's a UFO video, but all right, here we go. Fleet. This is, yeah. No. I guess that's not, I can't. That stinks. Metallic object. That's not it either. Boomerang. Flashing orb. Flashing orb. I don't know. I can't find. All right, here it is, maybe. Cluster. Orb, no. Back then, we used to call everything orbs. Anything round is an orb. What's today? Tuesday? Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? I'm going to show you the balloon test real quick. Let me show you the balloon test. There's no sound because that's the way it is for now. Yeah, I could load it up into the actual show, but this will go quick. You won't be able to see or hear anything, but here it is. Balloon test. For those who have never seen the balloon test before. I say I'm doing a balloon test. I got some balloons right here. And going to this park. It's real short. I just wanted to show briefly what it looks like from a distance. I said, look at it lighting up. I don't know if you can hear it. Doubt you can. And then pretty soon it's going to look like your regular UFOs. Oh my God, it's flashing at us. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Somebody dial 91111. That's a UFO on video, kids. Look at the sequence of flashing lights. The long version of that is nice, actually, because I show it when it's far away. And man, it does look like a real UFO. It sure does. Yeah. It's nice, right? It's nice to have all that. Whoa. No. No. All right. That's fine. Thank you very much, everybody, for tonight. A big mucho gusto generoso to those who supported the show through Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, or Cash App. And you can continue, yeah, I just checked the PayPal, nothing there. You can continue supporting Goof On after with the thanks button. And don't forget, kids, there's the 362 days left on the Goof On Chat show. There will be numerous prizes that night, not just one now. Somebody is donating a prize. So if you think you want to donate a prize for that night, let me know. You got about a year. Appreciate that. And it's such a good prize too. It's worth $112 along with the prize I'm giving away. So with that being said, I want to thank the newcomers and veterans for hanging out, giving the show a chance. Thank you very much. I appreciate you giving the show a chance. Without you, there is no me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Seriously. Thank you for putting the comments in the comment part of the show too, guys. We're getting more than 50 lately, about 60. Keep that up. You guys are the best. Is this not the best chat? It is. I don't care what John Greenwald said yesterday. He said he had the best. No, we have the best. Yeah. That's because we talk about truthology. Truthology for ufology. All right. Hey, who's this? Atlantis is found. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Check your email. I got news. Okay. I can't do it now, but for tomorrow, yeah. Thank you. Atlantis is found. I don't know what your email name is, but I don't see a new email from anybody named Atlantis. But thank you for the super chat of $5 right at the end of the show. Appreciate that. And that is your first super chat of the show, right? Thank you, Atlantis is found, for the $5 super chat about checking the email. Good. All over the last 30 seconds. Ooh. Thank you, Atlantis is found. Thank you, everybody else. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow night. Now, 7 p.m. We'll be on time. Can we shut that off? Unbelievable, right? Every day it's something new with this show. We'll see you tomorrow night. Alien bless.
There's a good thing. It's rotating. What was in the skies of Christmas? And why did it sound like the most treasured sight in Christianity?